Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? This is Resident Evil on PC. It's a one of the demos that was released last year. It's the same demo that's on the console. Uh, I'm running this on i5 processor, third generation. I got 16 gigs of Vengeance memory RAM, and GPU. It's NVIDIA GTX 970. I'm just testing a bunch of these PC games to see how well it handles. As you can see on your left top corner, you can see 60 frames per second. And everything's being set to the highest possible quality, which I'm going to show it to you right now. Let's go to graphics. If you look right here, look, everything's set to very high, high. FXA, TAA, anti-aliasing. So everything's high. Now I don't know if this game does it run in 4K. I'm not sure yet. I'm pretty sure it does, but for right now I'm just testing the 1920 by 1080. So hold on, let me turn this down. There, back. So leave it like that. So I just want to kind of show you that I am running it on highest possible settings, and there it is. And it runs very fast. I mean, it's steady 60 frames per second. So Resident Evil on 970 with the maximum settings, everything's maxed out, runs really fast. And the detail, it's really good. I mean, look at that detail. You can even see the veins on his hand. That's how detailed it is. Even when he's running, look how fast it is. And look at the shadows and dynamic lighting here. You know, someone asked me the other day, is the full version gonna run HDR on PC? I think you can do HDR on PC, but only if you have 1080. I heard only if you have 1080. You gotta have that GTX 1080 card, and then you'll be able to output HDR, because that 1080 has that HDMI 2.0 built into it, so you'll be able to get that 4K resolution with the HDR. I don't have 1080. I only have 970, 980, and Titan X. I'm thinking about getting the Asus Strix Republic of Gamers overclocked 1080, which I think it's an overkill, but hey, you know, I might get it. Now let's go inside the bathroom. It runs really, as you can see on the left top corner. I mean, it doesn't drop a frame. It's steady 60 frames per second, man. It's really fast, with everything maxed out at 1080p, and the detail, it's really good. If you look at the graphics, look at that shower and the curtain reflection, and look at that effect on that bathtub with all the blood that's just resting there with the bicycle. So the question really begs, should you go with the PC or should you go with the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One S? I mean, look, I'm gonna get all three versions so I can test them, compare them, and see them. But let's face it, you'll get better graphics with PC, obviously. You're gonna get much better detail with the PC. And I can tell you, that since I played the PlayStation 4 Pro demo, this one's just faster. It's faster, more responsive, and I mean, PC is just better. That's all there is to it. I don't know if you guys can see the detail, but even that roach, you can see a reflection on his wings, man. It's ridiculous. Oh, let's go over here. I got bolt cutters. Good. Here we go. Pop that open. Got a self-tape. Okay. And just look how fast. I mean, it just doesn't drop a frame, dude. And this is a 970, and everything's maxed out, dude. Everything. And here, in case you guys missed it, I mean, everything is maxed out. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me, right here, there it is. Obviously, it's 1080, 60 frames per second. Interlaced. I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried interlace. Let's leave it on interlace to see what happens. Or should I just leave it on normal? Everything's very high, very high, very high, 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 high. Shadow quality high. Everything's set to maximum. Here, as you can see. Let's try this interlace. Let's see if there's anything changes. Oh, this looks horrible. No, you don't want to do that. Let's go back. Let's put it back to normal. Normal. You can also choose like scale of the eternal resolution. When you do that, then you lose some frames. Here, let me show you. If I go 1.1, you'll see the frames drop right here on the left top corner. Check it out. Look, it's already dropping. See, it goes to 50, 58. So you don't want to do that. You want to go to the graphics and just keep it at 1. But anyway, everything here it's set to the maximum. So okay, let's see now. Okay. Steady 60 frames per second, man. Let's go back again. Let's change it to what did I want to change it to? FXAA and TAA altogether. As you can see, everything's set to the maximum, so everything's turned on. It's 1080p and it's 60 frames per second steady on 970. So if you have a 970, don't worry, man. You all set for the Resident Evil. I think 1080, it's definitely something you want to consider if you want to run it like on a triple monitors or 4K resolution with HDR. That's something you want to recommend with the 1080. But all in all, it runs smooth. All right, let's go put the tape in so you guys can see that tape. See how well it looks when they show the characters in the game. So, but it's really fast. I mean, there's a huge difference between the console and the PC version. Man, this is really fast. I mean, you're getting a steady 60 frames per second. You can see it. You know, I'm not bullshitting. You can look at it on the top left corner. So you know that this is really fast. And everything's turned on, man. You running this on the highest maximum settings. Everything's maxed out. 1080p native, which is 1K, 60 frames per second, man. And I'm doing this with 970. I mean, with the 970. So. Where the hell was that? Oh, there it is. It's funny how they put it this year, 2017 June, to make it more with the current events.
Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
This is a demo, and look just how smooth and fast it runs, man. I can only imagine how the full version game is going to look. Remember, the graphics might look different on the full version, because this is an older demo build from an E3 show, so it's like a very old demo.
Just try to say the show's name.
So I can't wait to see how the full version is going to look on this PC. I'm going to try the 980 in Titan X as well. I'm going to put that in my PC. I'm going to try that out as well.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
I don't know how much my capture here shows, but believe me, it's very smooth. Like the frame rate, it's steady 60 frames per second, and you see this mouse, you see how fast it is, man. It runs really smooth and really fast. Considering I'm running everything at the maximum settings.
Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted?
But it will be interesting to see how the full version is gonna work with 980 and Titan X. Obviously, Titan X should be no problem with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 3000 CUDA cores. It should be like no issues. But Titan X, I'm definitely gonna try the 4K version next week when it comes out, because I'm gonna hook it up to my TV and I want to see it. I'm gonna capture it. I want to see how Titan X handles the 4K version on the high settings, ultra settings, and medium settings. I think I'm probably gonna have to end up with the medium settings with Titan X, because you gotta remember it's an 84K.
Quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! No, I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre? Andre! Andre!
Andre's gone. Andre left the building, man. He's gone.
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go. Good cameraman like Clancy.
Just look how fast, man, this is. It's ridiculous, man. And look at that top left corner, man. It doesn't drop a frame. It stayed steady at 60, bro. It's at steady at 60 frames per second, with everything maximized.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, man, get in there. Just look how fast, man. And this is a old build demo. I can even imagine how the new build is gonna be on a full version when it comes out next week.
Andre, where are you, man?
Come on, man, move.
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
By the way, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm giving it a little vibration, you know, like Saving Private Ryan, you know, like a shaky camera. You know, I'm doing that on purpose, just so you guys know. I'm gonna stop with that. Here, I can go like really slow, like this. The reason I do that is because I just want to show you how fast this game runs on 970.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
Okay. You want me to go first? No problem, man. We'll do it.
What do you see? What is it?
I see you. Now this is the creepy part right here. Alright, so that's that. I mean, everything's fast. I mean, it's ridiculous. Just look how fast this shit is. Alright, let's go down there. Even when you get up close to the cement and the wood, the detail, it's really clear, man. It's a really great detail. And considering this is a demo, that's an older build demo, looks fantastic. Alright, so let's end the game. Let's go over here and let's do our deeds. Did I play this piano? Yeah, I did. Oh, oh man. Jeez. Welcome to the family, boy. Alright, we're gonna welcome to the family. Yep. He's gonna creep up behind us.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh, he said son, not a boy. So there you have it, guys. It runs smooth, man, on 970. I'm going to try the 980 and Titan X as well.
We gotta get the hell out of here. Come on.
I have tried this on a PlayStation VR. It was pretty cool, man. So there you have it, guys. That's it, man. Runs pretty fast on PC on 970. So January 24th, next week, man, we're gonna try this out on Titan X, or I don't know. I might even get the 1080 overclocked GTX 1080 overclocked Asus card and try it on that. I think that's gonna be pretty cool to check out and see how well this game runs 4K on 1080 overclock. It should run pretty smooth for 1080 GTX overclocked to 16 gigs of Vengeance RAM, and even though I have a 3rd generation i5 processor, but it should get the job done. All in all, this is good news. It runs pretty fast, 60 frames per second. So definitely want to check this out. But remember, I'll do all three. I'll do PC, PlayStation 4 Pro, and Xbox One S. I'm going to compare PlayStation 4 Pro and Xbox One S to see the graphics and HDR, to see which one has better HDR. On the PC, I'm going to try to see how well it handles. Well, look, I mean, graphically, PC is going to look better, obviously. Gazillion times better. Because you have unlimited resources, you can put a very beefy graphics card and get that performance and textures as you guys seen. It hasn't dropped a frame. That's how fast it is. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.